Welcome again to New York Talk. This is the Rotherham United podcast. This is the instant reaction, though. We have another defeat to talk about. No. The first home defeat of the season. This time Birmingham City, Real, whatever Steve Evans called them, came here and played out as comfortable a 2-0 victory as you could possibly wish to see. We'll pick through some moments, tactics, stuff. Amelia has decided to join us on this one. Hello, Amelia.
Hello.
How bad was that?
The worst game ever.
Ever. That's the kind of thing we're looking for in this show. Yeah. Thank you very much. You'll fit right in. Let's go back to the start, Mick. We talked about tactics, formations, etc. on the Thursday show.
Yeah, we did.
One of the things that was discussed is that you need bodies in the centre of the pitch.
Okay, yeah.
So we dropped somebody from the midfield.
Yeah.
That midfield was just so wide open. Honestly, the goals come from there, the danger comes from there. That was baffling, that starting lineup.
I mean, if we're talking about tactics, then I'll see you later. Essentially, that's what we've done, and we've just. I mean, we put two players in midfield. The clear intention is that we're going to bypass the midfield anyway, which is exactly what happened. They clearly weren't going to bypass the midfield. We played 5 at back, which ordinarily you would expect 2 of those would be wing backs. They weren't. It was just a flat back 5, which is essentially you might as well just wave white flag there and then at that point before you even put any players in front of that. We got what we deserved today. To be fair, no, we didn't actually. We didn't get what we deserved at all. A 2-0 defeat is very, very flattering to us, I'm afraid. So, I expected more, if I'm honest.
If we came out 4-0, you wouldn't be complaining?
No, not at all. I mean, I'd be complaining.
Well, yeah. But the scoreline would be fair. Yeah,
it would have been a fairer result, yeah.
Let's talk about the goals, Mick. Was Jay Stansfield's the talking point of League One at the minute? He was central to both goals. Scored the second one, set up the first one.
Yeah.
But the first goal summed up the problem with the central midfield. Stansfield had all the time in the world on the edge of the box, and at 24, I can't remember his name. He is a wonderful player at 24. He ran
that Williamson?
No, that Japanese one. I can't remember his name. He ran show.
Yeah.
But he just strolled in. Lovely finish.
Yeah.
But if he's a professional footballer, if you give him time and space, he's going to do that. That goal encapsulated the problem.
Well, it did, and it's nothing to do with Jay Stansfield or how much he's worth. He had time to make a mistake, pick the ball back up, and lay it into somebody's path. And nobody went with a run of the player coming in. Nobody picked up on the mistake or took advantage of his mistake, of his miscontrol. We just didn't do anything. But there's nobody there. There's nobody in that midfield to pick up the player who's scoring the goal. So, it was just poor.
The formation was basically a 5-1-4.
Yeah.
Because Hacks was playing so far up. Poor Chris T. What's he meant to do, poor lad? Honestly, I felt so sorry for him.
Yeah.
And when him and Hacks did kind of make those runs forward, there were no support.
No.
Wilkes had an absolute stinker every game.
Yeah, he had a great game today.
Nombe's the only one that ran about and put a bit of effort in. So we were struggling at half time. So what we decided to do was take off the pace we had at the back, which is an interesting tactic. Did we improve at all in the second half, or did they completely take the foot off the gas? Because I think they just stopped basically.
I mean, it depends who you are. I assume that Evans and Rayner will say that we improved. I don't know. We were better with 3 in the midfield, but we never really laid a glove on them, did we? Let's be fair. Tactically, we're just inept. It really is, and I don't like to use that word, but it is inept.
The word I would normally have used is naive.
But
Steve Evans and
you can't be naive. Not with the experience that they've got.
That's what I mean.
No. As soon as we get possession of the ball, we immediately are playing 4 players up front, missing out in the midfield, trying to play the ball down the channels. You just telegraph it. You know exactly what's going to happen every time. So we win the ball back eventually, and we give it away in 2 passes.
Yeah, we do.
Constantly, all the game. We may be making more entries into the final third, more entries into the opposition box. We're not scoring any goals.
No.
We're not even looking like scoring any goals.
No, we're not. No.
It was poor today. Really, really poor performance. They are a good side.
They're very good. Yes.
Don't get me wrong.
For this level, they're very, very good.
Yeah, but they're an average Championship side as they stand at the moment, probably, arguably.
But that's kind of the point. Is that they are brilliant. They will probably win the league because of the players they've got. But when you play against a team like that, the first job is to unsettle them a little bit, make things a little bit difficult, put them on the back foot, do something maybe they're not expecting, or put them under pressure. We didn't do that.
No, what we did, we just gave them the ball back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we just gave them the ball back every single time.
We did everything that they wanted us to do. We played into their hands, and with the players they got, they were always going to punish us, and they did.
Yeah, I'm not buying this. They spent 20 million, 30 million pounds on players. I'm not buying it because they may have done, but they ain't that much better. They're not that much better. All they are is coached better.
So they are better. They are much better.
They're coached better.
They are coached better.
The gap is not massive. It is not. The gap that we saw between those two teams today,
man for man,
is not as big as what we saw today.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
In reality.
Ben's shaking his head.
He can shake his head all he wants. It's at this level. It is fine margins. We've talked about it many, many times. They are better.
Yeah.
And consistently better, but not that much.
Yeah.
Not the gap in performance that we've seen today.
No. Puts us into relegation zone. 6 games in, so it doesn't matter. But it's kind of one of those things that you look at and go, right, okay, we need to step this up now. We're not playing silly games now. We are where we are on the table. We need to start picking up results, and hopefully that starts next week against Shrewsbury. Anything else you want to add?
No. Well, and we'll talk about it, I'm sure, on Sunday night and on the review show, and it's just another poor performance. And I can't pick out a player necessarily who's had a particularly bad game. We talked about Malik Wilkes not being on it today. Nobody's played particularly badly.
Yeah.
But the setup, the tactics, the way that we've played the game, the way we've approached the game, that's where we've gone wrong. That's where we've fallen down.
The players were lost.
Yeah.
What are they meant to do?
Yeah.
We'll pick apart some more stuff tomorrow. Do you want to add anything?
No.
Time to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Please do so. Any Birmingham fans watching, it's at Millimic2.
Yes.
Is the Twitter handle if you want to give him some abuse. We've had loads of Birmingham fans watch the scouting report, so I'm sure you're checking back in to watch us cry. But yeah, well done on your 3 points.
Fully deserved.
Fully deserved 3 points.
You can
So convincing.
On Twitter all you want, but you got exactly what you did. Well, you didn't get as much as you deserved, to be fair, because you didn't get a better goal difference.
That'd be the only thing for them. I'm slightly worried is they didn't take more advantage of it. It was a better team, might have put them in a bit more pressure in the second half. But anyway, it's been nice with the teams. I'm fed up with that. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. 2 weeks' time, we're back for the next one. Up the Millers.
Yeah.